Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Thanks for watching. Today I'm doing my wax empties and what I melted for the first half of October. If you can't tell, I'm sick, and so I've been really sick. I haven't even been able to like structure full sentences without coughing, so I may pause to cough. You might hear me coughing. I'm gonna try and get through this, but my voice is really scratchy, shaky, raspy, and I haven't been melting a lot when I like couldn't really breathe through my nose. It's just kind of the case right now. So unfortunately, this October hasn't been as fun for melting as I thought it was gonna be. And I still have like my challenge, and it was kind of tough. It was warmer early in the beginning of the month where I couldn't really get down with like the pumpkin scents and stuff, but yeah. Oh, you know what? I do have to grab some things, so I better do that really quickly. Okay, there's just a few things that I can't remember if I melted in the first half of this month or the last half of the other month, but I'm going to show them anyway. I did just zoom in so you don't have to see the dresser or shelf shot that you always see, which is always like crooked and everything. Okay, so let's talk about wax melts. I'm going to pull out all my empty bags first of all. There's quite a few. I went for like trying to finish things up with the small things first. So I feel like I did an okay job. I am going to show you all the empties first. I just have to set them aside. I'm sorry for the crinkling too. Okay, so this doesn't look like it's empty, but it is. There's one in there. This is a wax warm-up, and it's in the amber scent. This could probably go for a lot longer, but I'm just sick of it. Yeah, it still smells really strong. It's one of those, like, it's not like a sponge. I don't really know how to explain it because it's hard, but it has, like, the oil inside of it. When you put it on a warmer, it melts the oil and it heats up, but I like the scent. It's just, it was really strong at first, and now it's lighter, and it could, like I said, it could probably go a little bit longer, but I'm done with it as far as, like, the use goes for me. I've got a lot of bags from vendors, and that was, again, a wax warm-up. I like those. I just don't. I think they're pretty pricey for what they are. There's, like, one or two. I really like the Sweet Pea one, but there's one or two that I would probably purchase. But I'm going to try not to purchase them anytime soon. So I will just leave that up there in the corner. Okay, I have Bath & Body Works Radiant Red Maple. This was a candle that I did chop up, and there were some pieces left in here, and then I do have more of that candle that's in like a larger bag. This was just my little overflow bag, so I finished that. I love that scent. Yeah. Along with that, I have Bath & Body Works Pumpkin Sugar Donut. Same thing, I chopped up a candle, and those were like overflow pieces, and I melted that. Actually, I was surprised. I didn't love that as much as I thought I was going to. It was a lot more cinnamony than I remember. I wonder if it's different when, like, well, I mean, I know it's different between burning and melting, but you get more of like the true fragrance. But I think I like more of like the scent when it's burning versus when it's melting. But I still am going to melt them because, well, I don't want to, well, no, I could probably burn them like my Bath & Body Works candles because they're older. They probably won't give me that sooting scent. And sorry, I'm just trying to organize a little bit here. I've got L3 zucchini bread blueberry cream cheese frosting. This one I couldn't really smell. Actually, nope, I lied. That, nope. That one, nope. This is the one I couldn't smell. Blueberry eggnog whipped cream. I couldn't really smell this. This is from L3. I got both of these blueberry ones in a like random act of kindness, but really it was a gift from a friend because it wasn't truly random. It was from a friend. And that one was really light. This one I could smell. This is the zucchini bread blueberry cream cheese frosting. This one was nice. I did like the blueberry in it. I thought it wasn't a bad blueberry, but I don't know. I'm not a huge fan of zucchini bread. I think I'm really discovering that. It smells too much like Fritos or Doritos to me, like a corn chip scent. It just, I don't know, turns my nose off. It smells like a stinky bakery, not like a delicious, I want like cinnamon sugar sweet bakery, not like a salty bakery. Does that make sense? Hopefully it does. My beverage that I'm drinking to make myself stop coughing is actually Dr. Pepper. I bought this at Target because I haven't had Dr. Pepper in forever. And yeah, it's pretty good. It's probably not helping my throat though. Okay, and then I've got Hayden Row Carnival. This was one of those little ducks. I've heard really good things about this scent. It's like that Carnival caramel apple popcorn type summer boardwalk from Bath and Body Works. Similar scent. But this one was really light. I was very surprised. I didn't think I was going to like that, so I actually put it in my bathroom. Strange place, but yes, I put things in my bathroom where I'm not sure if I'm going to like them, or I have a feeling I probably won't like them, so that at least it's enclosed in a smaller space rather than like filling the whole house. Especially if it's like really strong, because then it's hard to get that scent to go away. So anyway, I did the same thing with this. This is the Thing from Super Tarts. This is like peach and cornbread. Holy crap, this was so strong. I really liked the peach scent of it. I thought it was pretty good. It smelled like a peach jam or peach marmalade, like definitely bakery peach, and not, I don't get cat pee scent from peach, but some people do. It didn't smell like that at all to me, but I guess that doesn't really say much because I just said I don't get that scent from it. But I would say I've smelled peach that I think people might feel like is a cat pee scent, and this is not that type of peach at all. But I don't like the cornbread. I didn't like the cornbread scent, but it was very strong. So if you're a fan of cornbread, I would recommend that one. It was super strong. This is actually going right now, and this is, holy crap, super strong. I would buy this again. This is Vintage Chic Scents Backwoods Barbie drinks the Shirley Temple. So Backwoods Barbie is what, like strawberries and satsuma or something like that, and then the Shirley Temple is like the Shirley Temple scents, cherry, maybe cherry, fizzy cherry, I don't know. This is fruity and strong. It was a rose shape, so originally I cut it in 4s, and I melted like a quarter and a quarter different times, and a quarter is really all you need, but I only had, you know, I melted 1/4 in my bedroom, and it went pretty much everywhere, so I decided to put the other quarter in the final quarter in my bathroom and just like, you know, enjoy it and be done with it. But yeah, I would definitely get that again. I just didn't want to hang on to that last quarter of the rose for like another year, because it's not really that season for that. Other scents from Vintage Chic Scents is Princess of Monaco. I think I had 1 or 2 pieces of this rose left. And this one was, I don't know. It's a nice lemon scent. I don't understand the hype on this one when people are just like blown away. This is a lemon scent. It's like kind of sugary, kind of tart lemon. I don't know. It's just, what makes this different than any other lemon? I don't know. I think it's supposed to be like lemon curd marshmallow. I don't know. It smells like lemon curd. It's a lemon scent. If you like lemon, you'll probably like this. I melted this in my kitchen, and it was like, it stayed in the kitchen. Let's just say that. It stayed in the kitchen, but I could smell it when I went in the kitchen. You need to be nearby, though. Maybe within like 8 feet of it in order to smell it. So I don't really know how to like rate that, because I could smell it when you were within that range, but it wasn't like a far thrower the way that the Backwoods Barbie one is. I have to cough. So this is actually not one that I would get again, believe it or not. Just shove those all up there. No one needs to see a bunch of empty bags. And then I've got Front Porch. This is Honeycrisp Apple Leaves. I thought this was going to be super strong because it was almost headache-inducing just smelling it on cold. And these were those bigger grubby tarts. But this was actually pretty nice. It was like a crisp fall leaf scent with that honey, very, very honey crisp apple. It was almost like honey and honey crisp apples with the crispy dry leaves. Nice and outdoorsy. And I did like it, and I melted 3 grubbies at a time. It wasn't super strong, so I melted 2 in my bathroom, 1 in my bedroom, and just kind of like, again, filled the whole area and enjoyed that scent. I wasn't going to hang on to 1 single grubby, and it did last a really long time. So, I mean, a lot of the Front Porch scents I've had have had a good throw. I don't know, I feel like I've moved on from there due to certain reasons why I don't want to purchase from that vendor. So I don't like certain beliefs that they have. All right, so Sassy Girl Aroma, Pink Chiffon and Flip Flops. I finished this. I don't know what Flip Flops is. I want to say it's something that has coconut in it. This is mostly Pink Chiffon. You can get whatever the Flip Flop scent is going to be, or is supposed to be. It's probably like 25% that and 75% Pink Chiffon. So mostly Pink Chiffon. I do like Pink Chiffon, but I don't think I like it in wax form. Unless it's pretty light or just, yeah, really, really light to sweeten something up. But I like Pink Chiffon in body care. And I almost don't want to melt or burn Pink Chiffon, you know, like in a candle form or a wax melt form. Because I don't want to ruin my love for it in body care, if that makes sense. So, you know, like some things, I'm just like, some things should be better left alone. But, I mean, I do really, really like Pink Chiffon because I think I've purchased more of it. I think in wax form, I like pink sugar better to be blended with a bunch of different things. And just like save Pink Chiffon for body care for me, personally. And then I've got glazed donuts. This smelled nothing like glazed donuts. This was not glazed donuts. I've said from the beginning, it smells like a summer suntan, sunscreen scent. Very strong. I melted this in my kitchen. It was blender sticks, so they were the individual blender sticks. It was strong. It didn't have like a super far throw, but if you were in the kitchen and you smelled it, you were like, whoa, it's summertime. So definitely not a donut scent. I don't know if the oil is wrong. She just bagged it wrong, labeled it wrong, or if that supplier that thinks that that smells like donuts is just, I have no idea, but I did not like that one. I would not repurchase it. I mean, it was a nice scent for what it was, but not something that I would repurchase. Okay. I've got 2 clamshells. Sugared Lavender Twist. I have some of these I'm trying to finish up. Finish that one. I've been doing 2 cubes at a time. In my centerpiece warmer at night, I get about 3, maybe 4 nights worth of that. Excuse me. And it works out well. Every time I smell it, I'm like, wow, I really like this scent. Like, why am I trying to use this up? But I don't want to hang on to it when I have other nighttime melts. And I feel like that's a scent that I'll be able to find again. So I'm, you know, I'm just like, well, might as well use it now. And then I have Grover from Supercharged. This is Cola Float and Cotton Candy Cookies. I really liked this when I got this in a D-stash. No, I got it as a sample originally. And I really liked it. And then I got this. It says received because that's the date that I got it. I think I bought this in a D-stash or something. I'm not sure. And I think it was missing 1 cube, if I can remember correctly. But for some reason, I am not liking the Cola Float scent. The Cola blends. And I have a Bam Bag of Coven, and I need to melt that soon because I think I might need to de-stash that because I'm just not loving Cola. I have a shape of this that I got. I don't know if it's a cookie or one of the petals. I think it's a petal that I need to de-stash because I don't know. This is a nice scent for someone who really likes those cola blends. But it's just not for me. I just lost my train of thought. Hang on a second. I just wanted to reorganize, regroup here a little bit. This is not a pretty video. This is the kind of video you can listen to and not really have to look at if you don't want to, hopefully. Except the sound of my voice is not very soothing or pleasant right now. But yeah, anyway, Grover. Lost my train of thought again. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what it is. I feel like when I melted it this time, I thought like, oh, really? I liked this? This is kind of sharp on my nose. I'm not really sure. You know, your tastes change for scents. Let's move on. Cornbread Muffins from Sassy Girl Aroma. I melted that on its own to see if I liked cornbread. I don't like it. I don't even know how to explain it. It's very similar to zucchini bread to me. So, not a fan. Kind of had that Dorito scent. But that scent alone had a good throw. So, I would recommend that if you like cornbread scents. Amazing Grace from Candles by Victoria. This is a 2 out of 5, which is what I wrote on there. So I rate things out of 5. 5 being the best and 0 or 1 being like pretty light. Excuse me, light or I dislike it or that type of thing. So this is a 2. I'm not a fan of this scent. Some people really like it. It's not for me. It's not a terrible scent. It's just a perfumey. I think it's Philosophy that does that perfume. It's just not for me. I think my mom liked it though. I think she was around when I was melting it and commented on it or something. I'm not really sure. I don't remember. Anyway. Raspberry Jam Noel Marshmallow Birthday. I finally finished this. I've been hanging on to this. It's been in my like container I keep under my bed to melt in my bedroom, and I was finally like, all right, let's do this. I like the raspberry jam. I could smell the raspberry jam, the marshmallow, the birthday. I think the Vanilla Bean Noel is just a blender, but it's a nice, like, creamy raspberry birthday cake scent. Not super strong on birthday cake, but just like that vanilla marshmallow mixed with the raspberry. So that's it. That's everything that I used up completely. So nothing super exciting. Lots of bags. Nothing visually pleasing, that's for sure. Let's go into things that I melted. As far as bags go, I melted a little bit of this blackberry milk glass, half of it, and it was okay. I originally bought a loaf of this, and then I destashed it because it smelled not how I wanted it to. I think I liked the original milk glass better, and I still do. I don't think I like the blackberry from Vintage Chic Scents, and I don't even know how to describe it. Because I want to say it's candy-like, but that doesn't even make sense. I don't know. That's not a good description of it, but when I was melting this, I melted it in my bedroom. I put in a quarter, and it wasn't very strong, so I put in another piece, I believe, and so half of this rose, and then I left that area and came back and forgot what I was melting, but I thought it was very candy-like, and I was like, oh, I'm not a huge fan of this. What is this? So, that's that. Not something that I would repurchase, but I am glad that I got to try it again, because I can't really remember my thoughts on it when I bought it as a loaf. I just know I didn't like it. I don't know if I was like, well, this wasn't strong, or no, this was really strong, or that type of thing. And I did get that free from a friend to try. I also melted, well, these two things I'm going to show you because I can't remember. I can't remember if I showed honey soaked apples and cranberry apple crisp or not, but I did melt these recently, and I don't know if it was at the end of September or in this first half of this month, but I figured I would show these. Honey soaked apples to me is smelling more and more like Cider Lane, like the longer that I have it. And it's definitely stronger on apple. Like, it smells like an apple when I smell it. So good. Like a fresh apple. But when you melt that, it's very like Cider Lane-esque. Almost like it's the Cider Lane oil with like a little bit more of like a fresh apple scent. It's very strong. Very, very, very strong. 1 cube of this is like, blow you away. You almost need to cut it in half, and I know that sounds crazy. Well, no, because these are pretty big. But yeah, you could probably cut this in half. You could probably cut this in 4s and still get a good throw from it. It's very strong, and so in my mind I'm thinking like, whoa, no, I don't think I can handle this scent today because it's too strong. So I don't know when the next time I'm gonna melt that is, but it is in my challenge to finish. This one's a little more like cologne-y. Oh, here comes Boo Boo. Hi, Boo Boo. Boo Boo is Evie. Oh, Bernard, what are you doing? His name is also Bernard. He's got 1,000 nicknames. Let me just get him out of the way. Come on, Bernard, you can't tip that. No, you can't do that. No, squeaky, squeaky. Okay, anyway, cranberry apple crisp. This has like a cologne scent to it. Oh, but it's really, really nice. This scent is like apple cider. There's a small hint of bakery. Like, saying it's an apple crisp is a stretch, but there's a small hint of bakery. And then there's something stronger and cologne-y to it. Almost like a sharp cologne scent. I wouldn't like that cologne scent on its own. It's too sharp for me, too masculine. But together, this just smells really nice, and I really like that. I got both of those, I believe. Well, at least one of them from a friend. Bernard, you can't stand right in front of everything, buddy. Come sit on my lap. Hang on, guys. All right, I got him to lay down on my lap, which means I can't reach very far, so I apologize if I'm like, ugh. Let's move on. So I started my new sugar lavender twist, and I did melt 2 cubes in my centerpiece, and so I have that going. That is for my bedroom again. And I'd like to put my centerpiece warmer on the 9-hour setting, unless I know it's going to be a short night where I'm only going to be able to sleep like 5 or 6 hours or something like that. Then I'll do the 6-hour one. There's 3, 6, and 9-hour settings on there. And then I have Radiant Red Maple type from Sassy Girl Aroma. There's 2 cubes left. I did melt 2 cubes together because this is lighter. It smells very, very close to the Bath & Body Works scent. It's a little bit different. I almost feel like whatever scent or oil she used in this, she also, I don't know, there's something about this. When I melt this, I smell Marshmallow Fireside from Bath & Body Works. And I'm like, because I love that scent. And I love Radiant Red Maple too. So, I don't know, maybe Radiant Red Maple itself uses Marshmallow Fireside, like that's part of the secret blend of Radiant Red Maple. I don't know, but when I'm melting this, I'm like, oh man, I love Marshmallow Fireside. And then I think to myself, I'm not melting Marshmallow Fireside. What is this? And then I remember it's this. So I don't really know, but if you want a dupe for that scent, that is about as close as you're going to get for vendor wax. I do think there's another vendor that came out with that scent. Ugh, is it Destination Wax or Hayden Row? Oh, shoot. I know that one's hard to find, so I would love to be able to tell you the vendor, just so that if you're not a fan of Sassy Girl Aroma, or you wouldn't want to choose to order from that company, you could have another option. If I can remember it, I will write it down in the comment, or the description down below. Because I know someone got Radiant Red Maple recently that they offered. Oh, maybe it was Rockets. No, I can't remember. I'm sorry. I don't want to give you the wrong information. All right, let's move on. Hills Have Eyes. This is Fireside Golden Amber Marshmallow and Toasted Hazelnut. I did melt 2 cubes of this because I put 1 in and it wasn't as strong as I wanted it to be, so I melted another one. It's a nice scent. Let's see. I smell a little bit of the hazelnut, but not a ton. It's mostly like the amber and the marshmallow and that hazelnut really toned down this fireside scent. So it's like a really doable, like toned down version of Mr. Meyer's. If you've ever smelled that from Super Tarts, it's a nice, like creamy, soothing, slight hint of fireside. Bernard, you can't lick me, man. Get my arm all slimy. And then I melted 2 cubes of this, which is Mrs. Claus cookies. And this was, shoot, 2 zucchini bread smelling for me, but very strong. The Hills Have Eyes, like I said, that was lighter. I had melted 2 cubes. And it did have a good throw after that. I would give it like a 3 or a 4 out of 5. I'm so inconsistent with telling you like my ratings. I'm hoping that like just my description alone will help you. If I can't smell something, I usually tell you I can't smell this at all. Otherwise, you can assume it had a good throw. Anyway, this was super strong, but very zucchini bread smelling. So I actually wanted to mix it with some of this blackberry. I took one of these little cube pieces. Let me pull it out to show you how much I did. The ratio. This is half of a piece. I cut it in half. You can kind of see. It was a square. And so 2 cubes of that with this, and it worked out really well. It actually smelled like Beauty and the Beast. Very similar to that, like that type of vibe. And threw very well. I don't know why the camera just decided it's going to go blurry on me. But usually I don't like mixing vendors' wax just because they're different formulas. Sometimes they almost like cancel each other out and make something not smell as well as you think it's going to. Bernard, you're so cute, Bernard. You're so cute. He's being so good on my lap. But that actually did pretty well together. It smelled really nice, so I liked it. Okay, then we have, I need to step it up and go faster. Farm Apple Pumpkin from Better Homes and Gardens. I melted 2 cubes of this. This smells like pumpkin apple from Bath & Body Works. Very good. Very nice. Easy to melt scent. Not too spicy. I mean, there's really no spice to it. It's like a sweet apple and pumpkin scent. Very, very nice. I tried this. This is Gale. Has a marking on it from the Black Wax Wednesday sale. I melted just 1 cube of this. I don't like this. I had to melt this with something else. This is Campfire Abercrombie & Fitch Fierce Cologne type with a sweet undertone. I don't like that Fireside mixed with that Fierce. I think I mostly don't like the Fierce. I don't know. I might destash that. I might try and get through it. I want to like it. I like it on cold, but like melting, I'm like, oh, I don't know. This could give me a headache. Birds, I melted 1 or 2 cubes of this. I can't remember. This is Harvest Ale, Sweet Pumpkin Donuts, and Brown Sugar Buttercream. I really like this scent, but it's not as strong. It's almost like that other scent that I really like that is not very strong. It's like a super tart scent that has cider donuts in it. I can't remember. Alien? Is that what it is? I really like the scent, but it's just not very strong. This one's a little bit stronger, but again, not, it's like a pumpkin. I don't even know how to describe the ale scent because it's almost sweet and fresh. It's like a pumpkin donut, but a little bit of freshness and sweetness to it, and not spicy cinnamon or anything. I do like that. I have like maybe 1 or 2 more clamshells of that. I don't know that I'm gonna buy more after that. I think I'm just gonna get through this clamshell and save my other ones for like the next season so that I have them next time. But I feel like that's a pretty easy one to melt where it's, you know, it's not too much cinnamon. You're not going to get sick of it. We're almost there. I melted more of the Bishop's Wife. I think it was just 1 cube. This is Twisted Peppermint, Driftwood, and Vanilla Bean Noel. It's kind of like a woodsy peppermint vanilla. Very, very nice. I really like it. Has a good throw. And then I tried Outlander, which is green tweed, blue lagoon water, fresh ozone, greens, and peppermint. And this was nice. It kind of reminded me of a soap. What soap are you? It's not Irish Spring. It's a similar type of soap where it's like a green clean. But this is fresh, clean, green. I don't know if I smell that peppermint when I melted it. It was a little bit too much where I think I needed to tone it down, or it's like too sharp for my nose where it might give me a headache. I think I need to use it sparingly or mix it with something else. I would actually mix these two together. That's very possible. I may have done that and I didn't even know. If I didn't, I'm going to do it again and I'll give you feedback on that because I feel like that would go well together. I think I did that for some reason, but I don't recall. And then I've got Starfleet. I melted, I think, just 1 cube of this. This is zucchini bread, jelly donut, and sugar cookies. I wasn't sure if I was going to like this, but I really do. I think this is really good. I like the sugar cookies mixed with the zucchini bread. That jelly donut's really nice. That's a good one. That one I was like constantly smelling and thinking, yum, this smells delicious. And then I tried this Oak Barrel Cider Cinnamon Donut, Vanilla Bean Noel, Toasted Marshmallow. I did buy 2 bags of this when it first came out last fall because I loved it so much, but I did do a custom loaf that's a scent very similar to it, so I think I'm going to destash one of my other bags of this because I don't think she pours that blend very often, and I think people really like it. And my custom loaf is so similar, and I think I'm going to like my custom loaf better just because it's fewer oils. I think I cut out the Vanilla Bean Noel, or I did something a little bit different. Bernard, stop. Stop it. Don't. He's trying to rub his face on the, like one of the legs of this tripod to like scratch his chin or something. So yeah, anyway, this was like a light to medium throw. It's good for like 1 room. It's not going to blow you away, but it is pretty nice. When it wears off, it becomes a little bit more cinnamon donut scented, but all of the blends in this are really nice. I write these hearts on it when I've tried it, so I know that I liked it. And then I store it back in my like drawer system so that I know, yes, I tried it. Yes, I like it. Let's move on and try something new. So that's my randomness for that. Let's just set this right down here. And the last thing that I have is this Bath & Body Works Candle in Autumn. I melted one of these pieces, and holy crap, this was so strong. This was so intense that I couldn't handle it. It was very, very, very strong for just one piece. I'm like blown away that people could burn that candle and not get a headache from it, because I'm telling you, it was so strong. If you have this candle and you like to melt, or yeah, chop candles up and melt them, do it, because you will get so many uses out of this candle. Super, super strong. I don't think I can melt this on its own because of how strong it is, and I don't think I'm a huge fan of this scent. I was really surprised in like not that great of a way, I guess. It doesn't even make sense. Yeah, hopefully you know what I'm saying. I wasn't that, I don't know, I was unpleasantly surprised. I thought I was really going to love it. It's like crisp red apples, fresh eucalyptus, and invigorating fir balsam. But it was just really strong, intense. And I feel like my younger sister might like that. So I might bag some of that up for her, because she likes those like kind of tree, sharp fir scents. So that is everything. I'm going to let you guys go, because Bernard is getting antsy on my lap and starting to dig his claws in me. And he wants me to pet him. You're being so goofy. If you have any questions, leave them down below. Sorry for my voice. Sorry for clearing my throat and coughing and all that stuff. So, yeah, I will be back for the second half of October. And I'm trying. I didn't do very well on the fall stuff, but I got through some of it. So we will see. You know, I still have the rest of October and November. And then December, I'm going to be doing my Christmas melts. And then I will go back to my challenge again. But I like seeing things dwindle down. It's making me feel a little bit more hopeful on my like pumpkin apple full fall challenge. So yes, I will talk to you guys in my next video. Bye.